Hi, I'm here to tell you about the one Lightroom option you must change immediately if you want to have a real way of protecting all the work that you've ever done. So if you want to protect yourself, this is the one change you need to make. Oh, before I start, hi, this is Mr. Titanium, i.e. Richard Wagner, your host, Richard Wagner. I am so happy to be here with you. All right. So the one change that you need to make is to make sure that you always write sidecar files. There's an option. What you do is you go into Lightroom. Once you're in Lightroom, you go to Lightroom Classic. When you're at Lightroom Classic, you'll select Catalog Settings. Once you're in Catalog Settings, there's going to be a tab. It usually puts you in the General tab. You got to go over to where it says Metadata. Underneath the metadata, there's going to be an option setting. It's going to say something to the effect of like write changes to sidecar files, something to that effect. Select that and make sure that you save that. That's extremely important. What this does is essentially writes all the changes, all the edits that you've made to a raw file, or all the changes that you've made to a JPEG, for example, inside the JPEG. You can't write to a raw file, but it creates a separate sidecar file. So when you do this, if God forbid, your catalog, the catalog is essentially a database that stores all of your settings within Lightroom. And what can happen is this can become corrupted or lost, or you can move to a different computer and only have your original photographs. This protects you. I've already run into major issues. We'll talk about that. But my keister was saved by this one option. I have had so many problems dealing with NAS systems and trying to get together a storage situation, and we're going to have a separate video on that. So please like and subscribe, and I'll get back to you with my ultimate NAS solution and a discussion on some of the problems that photographers, creators, and people in general are having with, gaining far too much data. I'll speak with you soon. Bye-bye.